right. Happy Tuesday. TFNsanity Tuesdays. We have another special guest for you today. So, fight fans, without further ado, we're going to bring on Jamie, the Red Queen driver, fighting for a BYB title in one short week or 2 short weeks.
BYB Welterweight Championship.
Yeah, on December 6th. So let's bring her on, Steve.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
There she is.
What's up, Jamie?
Hey guys, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Long time no see.
I know, long time no see, right?
Yeah, it's been a couple of hours. See, before we have our guests on here, I like to go down and check on their training. So I was at Jamie's gym today, DS Boxing in Boca, and she's ready. She's on point. She's fit, on weight probably.
We're close, yeah.
Close. Very close, right?
Yeah, very close. Yep.
Looking sharp.
Thank you.
Looking
Thank you.
sharp in the ring, doing a little sparring. Tell us, Jamie, how do you feel?
I feel just what you said. I feel the best I've ever physically have felt in a long time. I've worked diligently for the last about 7 weeks now. Very focused, very sharp, very powerful, explosive, and I'm very excited to showcase all my skills next Friday night.
Now, you faced your opponent Sonia Drelling before, so what do you think about her? What's your game plan going in?
I don't really think much of her. She's not as fast as me, so that last fight, honestly, she got the worst version of me possible. I was fat and out of shape for that fight, and I still beat her. So this time I'm coming in shape. I'm going to be on weight, so she's in for a really rude awakening, and I'm going to pick her apart.
Pick her apart. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you'll have the belt.
What up, Jen?
What's going on, Jen? Should we surprise Jen? Should we bring Jen on? Jen she's a personal trainer, right?
No, but she's one of my homegirls though, and she comes and supports all the bare-knuckle fights. She's a big time supporter, but she works out.
Excellent. Mm-hmm. Why did I think she was a personal trainer?
I don't know.
She looks
fit. I don't know.
But she looks in shape and fit.
I don't know. So let's talk about BYB. Is this your third fight with the organization? Fourth fight?
This is that's a good question. This is my fifth fight.
Fifth.
Mm-hmm.
So I was only off by one.
And this is your first title shot.
No. So Josette and I actually were supposed to fight for a title, but since we both didn't make weight, we ended up not fighting for the actual BYB belt. So technically I did fight for a title before, but I lost that. So this is my first time going for the welterweight title.
Yeah.
So I'm really, really excited. I think I'm definitely more ready. I'm definitely more prepared. And it's going to show next Friday night.
What'd you do?
Third time's a charm.
Yeah. What'd you do differently this class than the last one? The last weight cut.
I changed my diet up. I've eaten a lot cleaner. Even in like the off seasons when I wasn't like fighting, you know what I mean? I wasn't in camp. I still stayed diligent on my diet. I wasn't like, I love me some snacks and stuff like that. I definitely have a sweet tooth, but I've been a lot more disciplined with my diet, and my recovery regimen as well. That I think that's added a huge thing to my performance is my recovery.
Yeah.
Tell us about when you talk about recovery, what exactly do you mean?
The two biggest things that I do are the cold plunge and the sauna. And I actually recently, the last month, I added in the red light therapy as well, and I've noticed some definite changes, at least on my skin. My skin looks nice, really nice right now.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Radiant.
But no, I've noticed with doing, I do a few rounds back and forth with the sauna and the cold plunge, and I've noticed that my recovery has gotten a lot better. I sleep a lot better. I sleep through the night. Um, so yeah, which recovery, that's huge. Our bodies, we need to fuel them, and they need to be recovered as best as possible. So doing
Yeah.
those are definitely my favorite.
And what is the red light therapy?
What's that?
What is the red light therapy?
So basically it's like this red light that comes on, and it just kind of helps promote like it can help reduce inflammation, and it helps regenerate like cells within your body. That's what it's supposed to do. So it's
And
something different.
how long is that session?
I sit under it for 10 minutes, excuse me.
10 minutes.
Mhm.
It gets UV or no UV? Does it
No UV.
no UV.
Mhm.
And that is it relaxing for you when you're in there?
Yeah. Yeah, it's very relaxing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So after a workout, you do your cold plunge first, and then you do some red light.
I usually actually always do the red light first. Um and then depending on how I feel, I either jump in the ice bath first, or I go in the sauna first. But it just depends on how I feel.
Nice.
Which one do you think is the most like helpful?
The sauna, because that also helps keep like my weight down, and helps like relaxing tight muscles and stuff like that. So I can just kind of meditate and relax in the sauna, which is nice.
Yeah, sauna is supposed to be really, really healthy, really good for you. Um, for not just for recovery, but for general health for everyone.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think it's great. I think more people should do it.
Yeah, and you know why? Because people that don't work out, exercise, and sweat are building up a lot of like heavy metals and toxins in their body just through the food that's in the food supply. Even if you think you're eating healthy, they got all
Yep.
this like cadmium and metals like that only are released when you sweat.
Yep.
Yeah. So get in the sauna, people.
Yes. At least get in there for 10 minutes if you can, at a minimum.
Yeah, if you can.
Does a hot shower work just the same when I take a hot shower in the morning?
No, you don't sweat from that.
Well,
I
if you
mean,
make it
you'd have
steamy,
to really like you'd have to let that hot shower run for a while. I did that in Russia once to make weight. I had the hot shower running, and I stuffed towels underneath the door so that the steam couldn't get out.
oh,
And that's how,
nice.
yep, and that's how I cut 10 pounds in Russia.
Wow.
You fought
Yeah.
in Russia. What organization was that for?
That was Sambo. So that was just like a Sambo championship, and I competed with Team USA.
How long ago was that?
We're going back probably like 6, 7 years. It's been a while.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not off the table. They reach out to me from time to time. I think about it, but it doesn't pay like bare knuckle. And I'm trying to
No.
be a champion first, so I got belts to win.
Yeah. So get your belts, and you can go back to Russia and entertain their audience.
Absolutely.
But who wants to support them, man? They just invaded another country, for no reason. But um, yeah, you're better off here in the States.
Yeah, I mean, I would prefer not to go over there right now. I'm good. I'm
Yeah,
good
no,
over here.
no. I know that's great though. That must have been great experience.
No, no, it definitely was a great experience. It opened my eyes up to a lot of different cultures, and I got to see another part of the world, and I came home safe, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, you're back in one piece.
Yep.
They didn't recruit you into the army or something.
No, thank goodness.
Jamie,
You might get a call one of these days, so
what does this upcoming fight mean to you for BYB welterweight championship?
It means a lot. I mean, this isn't just like a few month thing. This is like years worth of time and dedication and sacrifice that I put into this. So, it's definitely I'm putting everything on the line for this fight. Yeah, I mean, it means everything. It means everything to finally like be able to say that, you know, I'm a world champion.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've worked my ass off, and I know this is the time, and it's my time now. So I'm really excited, and I'm just gonna enjoy the process as it comes.
Right. So you mentioned Sambo before. What else have you competed in?
MMA, kickboxing, and Muay Thai.
Which has been your favorite so far?
Bare knuckle boxing.
Yeah, you like that. You know, so just for the viewers that don't know, both Jamie and I were at the Dirty Boxing Championships the other day. And, you know, we were talking, yeah, they're using their elbows and stuff like that, but their faces aren't getting cut up like they are in bare knuckle.
Yeah.
And, you know, Paige Van Zant was there and she said she wanted to do it. And, you know, Paige, you've worked with her before, you sparred her before, whatever. Could you see yourself ever going in that direction in the future?
I'm always open to dabble in something else. I'm never closed off, so I'm definitely open to it. I mean, right now, obviously, my eyes are on the belt here. I have my eyes on another belt somewhere too. Um, but yeah, I mean, if they offered a good amount of money, I mean, shit, I'm definitely interested. I
Okay.
like the rule set. I like to strike, so it
Yeah.
falls into my wheelhouse. I've done MMA for a very long time, so it wouldn't be anything new to me. It'd be fun.
Was there a lot of takedowns in this event, or mostly stand up?
No, mostly stand up.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, there's no grappling in their rules. But there is ground and pound, which,
Yeah, like you can't take them down, but it's like if they fall down or trip or whatever, you know,
Right.
it's like, and then you can just stand over them. Because what, you can't knee on belly, I think. You can just stand over them though, I guess,
Right.
and punch them. That was cool. You know, I
Yeah.
liked it. It was, you know, just a different rule set, so it's cool to see something new.
Yeah.
The gr-
Yoel Romero stole the show, I heard.
yeah, that was nasty.
Yeah.
well, he just steamrolled that guy. I mean,
Yeah, I
he was,
mean, just
you know,
yeah,
it wasn't competitive. I think the female fight was better.
yeah. That's what I was gonna say. The Monica Medina fight was a really, really great fight. It was
Yeah, she at
great
least
to
had a
see her.
chance.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think
Uh,
she was just a little too small for that girl, but
yeah, yeah.
mhm.
Yeah, the matchups have to be a little more even, but that was just like their dry run, their rehearsal, and you know the
Yeah.
audience out there isn't even going to know what we're talking about because they didn't stream it anywhere, so they didn't have a chance to see it.
Oh,
But,
they didn't. Oh, so it
yeah,
was. Oh, there was no cameras.
no cameras, no streaming.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, okay.
it was
Oh,
invite
that's.
only.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I feel special. Um.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
you know, in fact, the video that the Fighting News put up with those, like I put a couple of clips up on there. You know, I have some more on my phone or whatever, but you know, the view from where we were, they got to work on that, the lighting and the angles, you know,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
and get
yeah.
those big wooden posts out of the ring so we can actually, you know, see everything that's going on. But
Yeah.
What was it like, Jamie, to meet John Jones Bones, the most famous man in the UFC?
It
John
was
who?
cool.
John Jones Bones, the Bone Man.
Sean.
Johnny Bones. He was cool. Cool guy. It was, you know, we
Yeah.
just had a short conversation, but very nice guy, and it was cool to, you know, just to meet him. I don't know.
Come on, Jamie, you were beside yourself.
I know, that's why I'm like, I don't even know what to say, because I mean, it was just, I fangirled so hard. I'm like, you know,
yeah,
I'm still fangirling.
she screeched and she's like there, she's like pushing people out of the way to get to him, you know.
Listen, if there's a will, there's a way. All right. Listen, I wasn't gonna pass up an opportunity to take a
Yeah.
picture with this man. Okay. So I did.
Look, there's your friend said you were geeked. You were geeked.
I
That was
was.
the word.
Heck yeah. How could you
Hey,
not? That's the
it
goat.
happens. It happens. So what advice would you give to an upcoming fighter that wants to get into bare knuckle, very young, and they want to do bare knuckle? What advice would you give?
Honestly, do they have? Let me ask you a question. Do they have prior fight experience or no?
Yeah, they're up, amateur boxing.
Okay, I would definitely tell them to keep boxing, and I would turn pro in boxing first, before going straight to bare knuckle. That's my own personal thing.
Yeah.
But to each their own. But yeah, I would definitely do that and get more experience there, but also work. I mean, if you're interested in like Thai fights or at least work like wrestling and clinch work like that. But yeah.
Nice. We got a question here from Mr. Don McGuire. What has defined you in bare knuckle? You seem at home. What's your main drive?
What has defined me in bare knuckle?
It's the hair.
I think
Gotta be the hair.
I think the hair and my aggressive attitude. I'm very I think everybody knows me for the way my presence is, not only in the ring but outside. So I think that's definitely defines me within bare knuckle. And I feel very much at home in bare knuckle. That's actually, it's funny that he asked that. I've recently kind of had like an epiphany. I was like, wow, I actually found a sport that was like catered to me and to like who I naturally am as a fighter. So it's just pretty cool that I got to be born in the era that I get to fight and do it. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Jamie, I think and especially if you win this title, you're going to be like the face of the organization,
Not if, when. On December 6th, I will win the title.
You heard it there. You see the confidence. I have no doubt that you will too. I think you're better than her. Seeing you in the gym today, I know you're sharp. You're peaking right now. So
yeah, everything's moving on all the cylinders.
Yeah,
so.
But as journalists, we can't pump you up too much because then everyone's going to bet, and there's that whole legality thing with that.
Oh yeah, guys, you can bet.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what to do. I can't. All I can say is you guys can go bet on us.
I know.
On my fight, on me.
Hey, don't think that doesn't happen. We were at a fight one time at the Hard Rock, and they turned some guy down. Comes in with a suitcase full of money, wanted to put it on one fighter, and they kind of. I'm not going to go into any more detail on that, but they chased the guy out. They said you can't place that bet.
Oh wow! Oh,
because he had some kind of that
inside. Dom, yeah, put that money on me, Don.
Don McGuire, on the other hand,
he knows what's up.
Yeah, we can give Don some of our money. Yeah, but that's going to be a good night. We're looking forward to it for sure. And some of the other fights on the card, you got Jared Grant, who we've known since his days in the amateurs. He's always an exciting fighter, and
he's fighting
assassin.
I know he's fighting my brother from another mother, Josh. But I can't lie, I'm excited for that fight. That's a really good matchup. So, I can't even pick one on that one, to be honest. That's going to be a tough fight for me.
I know, but it's going to be a good night, and and we'll all go out and party afterwards.
Yeah, we'll do something. Yeah, after me and Evelyn win our fights. Evelyn Romo is fighting also at the Hard Rock Casino.
Oh, we were going to bring that up.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. There's fights going on at boxing Fists of Fury event going on at the Hard Rock. Evelyn Romo, who's a stablemate of yours, this would be her second pro fight.
Yeah.
Right, and then
be 2-0.
Yeah, and there's other guys on that card that we're friends with. Aaron Aponte, shout out to him,
Alien
He's
King.
fighting that night. Aaron Alien King Aponte.
Yeah.
Another guy we've known since the amateurs. We know his whole family. They got KO Fitness down there in Miami. Just great people. They're gonna be fighting on that card, and you got those two kids from I forget if they might be from Nicaragua, that in their pro debuts they both got WBC belts at the last Fists of Fury. These two brothers,
Yeah.
two different weight classes, but they're like identical twins.
Interesting.
Did you see that article I sent you the other day, Matt, about denying the mandatory? Like if you don't accept the mandatory, they gonna take you off the top 10 or something.
Who was doing that? One of the organizations, or
Organizations, yeah.
yeah. Well, they're all in. That's all politics. That's all nonsense. It's all drama.
Yeah.
Some fighters don't even care about that.
I'm one of
And
them.
they'll
I don't
go up
care.
and if they want to fight for, let's say, WBC belt, and the WBO says no, you got to fight this person. You're a mandatory for them, and then they just they buy their way out of it.
Yeah. Yuneski Gonzalez is making his debut for BYB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that.
Knuckle.
Yeah. Who's he fighting?
He's fighting L. Dwansky. Is the guy's last name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yuneski was a good pro. He lost. Who did he lose to? It might have been Jean Pascal. And then he was out for a few years, and he came back, and we saw him fight during COVID.
Yeah.
And now he's a monster for sure.
Yeah.
Rob Duran Jr.'s fighting.
Yeah. I saw that. That's cool.
He's fighting again against a guy named Palomino. And Rob he likes it.
Does he? Yeah.
He said he really likes bare knuckle compared to boxing because
Well, I don't think anyone who doesn't like it is going to go do that sport.
Yeah.
If you want to participate in something that you don't really like, bare knuckle boxing is not the thing for you.
Yeah, I doubt it.
You have to be dedicated. You have to be in there 100%, or
Yeah, it's all in or nothing. There's no, you can't be half in, half out, or even 90-10.
No.
Not this sport.
Jamie, what do you do to because we know you outside the ring, and you're fun. You have a good personality, joking, and how do you turn on that killer instinct switch when you go in the ring?
Honestly, that's just another part of who I really am. That's more who I am than anything. So really, it's more of a matter of me turning on the other switch of being the nice, fun, bubbly girl. Because really, I love. This is the time of my life that I love. I love when I get to fight, because that is when I can truly be who I really am in one moment, and it's the best. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited. I have been training diligently for about 7 weeks now, twice a day, day in, day out, grinding, just focusing on becoming, the champion. It's great. It's, Mel called me like 3 weeks ago, saying that this was going to be a title fight. So I'm excited. It's, to be the first female to become the female welterweight BYB champion.
Yeah. And
Let's go.
How'd you feel? Yeah. So they ask you're going to fight for a title. What was going through your mind?
I mean, it was an immediate yes. And, Mel was like, we always have to call and ask because someone can say no. And I was like, well, that's stupid. I'm not a no. Hell yeah. I want to fight for a title. And it was, perfect time. I actually was just visiting my brother and sister-in-law that were visiting Orlando. So I was with them when I got the phone call. So it was really cool. I got to have like a little mini celebration with them real quick. And then, yeah, it definitely fueled my fire way more for this fight camp. I've trained definitely a lot harder than I ever have, and I feel the best I ever have my whole career. So I can't wait to beat the shit out of her.
See, look at that. You're like giddy. You're like a little
Yeah,
kid.
it
You
makes
can't wait to.
it makes me excited. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited to go do my job, and that's hurting people. So, and it gets to be Sonya.
Yeah. So, what's with the rivalry with her? Why do you dislike her in particular so much?
I didn't dislike her at first. I was chirping online just like to kind of stir the pot and kind of get the girls talking. Hey, it's like you got to talk online to entertain people and get people to look at us and see who we are, whatever, whatever. I guess they got tired of me talking a bunch of shit, and Sonya kind of came at me, and that's fine. I don't mind like us going back and forth talking shit, but she like tried to take it personal, and I wasn't offended because nothing she said. Well, some stuff was not actually. A lot of stuff was not true, but she just tried to bring up things in my past that I did. And I was just kind of like, that's really, it was very strange because I'm like, why are you bringing up things I did 2 years ago? But you can't attack that I'm a really good fighter. You can't attack that I beat the shit out of you the first time and I already beat you, bitch. So it was just kind of weird that she tried to attack like my character and who I was. I was just like, whatever. And it was weird. And then she blocked me, I think. So I was like, well, if I mean, that just made me see who she really was and how she really felt about me. She brought up that I had an OnlyFans, and I was like, so? Yeah, so what? If you look this good, bitch, you'd sell your cheeks online too, ho. So shut the hell up. That shit is agitating. But I found God, and I don't have it anymore. So anyway.
Right. You gave that up a while ago, right?
I did, yeah, 2 years ago. I haven't had it in so long, and people still ask. I'm like, damn. No. I'm sorry, but no, I do not have it any longer, and I will not have it anymore. I don't want it. That shit was agitating, and I don't wish to be seen in that light. But anyway, yeah, Sonya's a hoe, and I can't wait to beat her up.
Well, there you go. There you go. Don't bring up people's pasts. Just keep the focus on the fight. Keep the trash talk on the fight. There's so much material just in the present. You don't
Well, at
have
least
to.
if you're gonna talk shit, at least speak the truth. That's all. You don't gotta lie about things. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
How do you see the fight going? How do you see this championship fight going?
Me completely destroying her at every opportunity. I'm gonna hurt her. That's it. And I'm gonna beat the shit out of her. Every chance I get, I'm gonna put my hands on her. And I'm going to destroy her.
Wow.
Nice. And how long have you been working with Derek Santos?
I think going on like it's got to be at least 3 or 4 years now. However long I've had my bare knuckle career is how long I've been with Derek. So it's been a few years now.
Right. And what brought you to him?
I remember I was working with Coach Mo Lawal, and I was at ATT at the time, but then I wanted to go more into the bare knuckle boxing. So I had left ATT, and he had told me about how he just brought up Derek Santos, and how great of a guy he was, and how great of a coach he had heard he was, and blah blah blah. And so I showed up, and I got a great opportunity to try out for the team, and here I am. A few years later, we're still here working.
Yeah.
And we're getting better. So
Yeah. Getting better all the time.
What kind of food you gonna indulge in after your victory? After cutting all this weight after the fight?
I can't wait to go home and eat.
Yeah.
Because the food down here don't appetite. Like it's the food down here I don't really care for. I like I'm from New Jersey. I need pizza from home. I need a pork roll or a bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Yeah,
What's your
or
pizza?
and my mom and my grandma's cooking because I can't live without it. So
What's your pizza spot in Jersey?
I usually just hit Vito's in Pennington or Dominic's over in Washington Crossing, PA.
Okay.
Yeah, those two are
Vito's
really
or
good.
Dominic's?
Yep.
Yeah, I just was in New York last weekend. I was at L&B Spumoni Gardens.
Oh, nice.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it. It's just so good Italian food.
Yeah, but Jamie, you just blew your chance because Steve was going to offer to take you out after your fight, after BYB is over, but now you said you can't find a place. You should have said
I mean, I can always find a place. There is a place, I'm blanking on the name. There's a really good place in was it Lauderdale by the Sea or something like that? It's an Italian place. It's really good, but I forget its name. Anyway.
yeah, there's some good Italian restaurants down here.
No, there are. I just like my food from home. I just have like key spots I love going to that I know like the food is always good every time.
The food's always good at the New York Yankee Steakhouse in the casino there.
Oh, what at the Hard Rock?
No, the Coconut Creek.
Oh, I've never been there.
Yeah. Well, Steve will take you there for being
Oh,
a guest on the show.
oh, Steve, you gonna hook me up?
Go.
Yeah. Steve was there last. Who was there last time? You were there with one of the Yankee players. Who was that, Steve?
That was Johnny Damon.
Okay.
That was a VIP party to watch.
How'd you get in?
Because I'm a VIP.
Ah, there you go. See that, Jamie? You would have gotten the VIP treatment.
Actually, Mike was the VIP. I was the +1.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
But no, come on. Let's talk about this fight. This is big. Like, this is really, really big for you. I'm just excited for you for this opportunity. It's and I'm not fighting. You're fighting for it. So I get to be excited for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You have any sponsors you want to give shout out to?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm glad you said that. I literally have them kind of like right in front of me. Thank goodness. I'm just gonna rattle them off. I just first want to say thank you to all of them. Without you guys, really a lot of this just doesn't, like, my training camp, all the costs, everything I gotta pay for out of pocket, like, it doesn't happen without these guys. So I just thank you guys so much. So Rainwear Seamless Gutters, Quality Drywall, Brawlers Box in Miami, Align the Spine, Dr. Abner, the chiropractor in Deerfield, Capo Supply. Thank you so much, Ian. I appreciate you so much. Oh my God, I'm gonna forget. Sheath Underwear, Mr. Print Inc., and the Ikitar brand recently just came on and decided to sponsor. So I'm so grateful. So thank you guys so much. I'm really, really grateful to all you guys and my team, my head coach, Derek Santos. Yeah, I'm just excited to do my job and become victorious and be the champion.
Yeah. Brawlers is one of your sponsors, huh? All the way down there in Miami?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's a great little gym down there in Miami. They got everything going on, lifting, the weight side to, cardio, equipment to a boxing ring to a bunch of heavy bags and space to work out there. Then they even have like a sauna and a cold plunge, showers. So they have like a whole in-unit like gym down there, which is really dope to see, and it's really nice.
And they put on a really good amateur show about 2
I
months
heard.
ago.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. They really did it well, and they had Jorge Linares was emceeing the event, and they brought him back, and now I see him everywhere.
Yeah.
doing his announcing, and I talked to him a little bit, and he's like, I miss the amateurs. He's like, he was like blown away by just the level of competition in the amateurs, So
Yeah.
and there's Maldonado. Is that Maldonado there? I'm excited for this fight. PR superstar.
I'm gonna assume that's
Puerto Rican
him.
superstar, yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, well, look, we wish you the best of luck. Do you have any
Thank
final
you.
words?
I don't have much to say. I want to say everything with my left hand and my motherfucking right hand. That's really all I want to say at this point.
Don't blink.
I know.
Don't blink. Yeah, really. Keep your eyes wide open.
Well, you're focused. We see that. We wish you the best. It's going to be a great night. And the new.
And the new.
And the new. Let's go.
Yep.
We wish
Let's
you luck.
go.
Wish you all the
Thank you
best.
guys. I
Um,
appreciate it.
and we're going to be watching for sure.
Thank
And
you guys.
Yeah, and if let Steve know if you want to do the terrible towel idea. I'm sure
Oh
we can
yeah,
get
yeah, the
those
red
made up.
towel.
Yeah,
All right, we'll talk about it.
yeah, because I forgot you were from Jersey. I thought you were from Pittsburgh for some reason, or
Yeah, I was like, you're tripping. I was like, I'm from New Jersey, dog.
yeah, but it's still a good idea.
It would be good to have little towels, little something, something.
It would be.
Mm-hmm.
People would be like, "Hell's going on?"
Yeah.
And they'll get the color right, so there'd be no confusion.
Yep.
All right. Well, Steve and we'll talk about that. We'll see if there's anything
All right. Yeah,
that
perfect. Yeah. You guys talk about it and let me know.
that we
all
can
right.
arrange. All right, Jamie. It was good
All
seeing
right,
you. It was
guys.
good seeing you at the fights last week and in the gym.
Yes,
All
it
right,
was good
you're
to see
awesome.
you. All right. I'll see you guys soon.
All right. Take care.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
Take care.
So we have to reiterate, that's Brawl in the Pines on December 6th at the Charles F. Dodge Center. She's going to be fighting. The Cuban Assassin is going to be fighting against Leak. Leak is a badass bare knuckle fighter. Cub Hawkins is fighting Tomlinson. That was the guy who beat Yuli.
Right.
Well, didn't beat him, but fought him. And Jamie Driver versus Dryling. Yeah, for the BYB welterweight championship. The Cuban Assassins fighting for the BYB heavyweight championship unification bout. And Cub Hawkins and Tomlinson is fighting for the BYB Cruiserweight Championship. So, that's going to be some event. Follow them. Follow BYB Extreme at bybextreme.com and all the platforms at BYB Extreme. BYB 34. I mean, that's going to be a great event. And we wish Jamie the Red Quick. We've known her for a while. We've been watching her fight for quite some time. We seem to favor a lot of Florida fighters, Matt.
Why is that, Steve? Because we live here.
Because we live here and we see them fight, and if there's news to be had in the boxing, bare knuckle, and MMA world in Florida, the fighting news is there. So that's what's up.
That could be part of it, Steve.
Yes.
That could be part of it. If we were in Las Vegas, then it would be different, right?
It would be different.
Yes. And I mean, when and also when you spend time in the gyms also, and you're with them working out, and because the life that these professional fighters have. I mean, they're with the same 7 or 8 people every single day,
Yeah.
in the gym. And it's a grind, and it takes incredible dedication, and you got to stay relatively injury free, which probably doesn't ever happen. They're always working with they're working around some kind of injury, no matter how big or small it is. There's always something going on.
Yeah.
But I don't know, Jamie seems healthy right now, and wait, so
it's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a good show for sure.
yeah, so she's going to be at the end of the card. I want to see what time the Fists of Fury start, because I want to see Aaron and Evelyn Romo, fight on their fights. Aaron usually isn't in the beginning, right? He was in the beginning last time.
Yeah. I don't know the lineup, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 fights. So,
Yeah, we got to figure that out. You're probably going right to BYB, because are you working that fight, or
I'm not working that fight.
is Gerardo?
Gerardo's probably working.
Yeah.
I didn't ask him, but I'm going to be in where am I going to? Cabo San Lucas. So that weekend, yes, I will not be here.
Oh.
So that being said, I'll be watching for sure on my iPhone like this. Da-da-da.
Okay.
So without further ado, we're gonna do.
Is Mike backstage?
No, Mike's working.
Okay.
People follow all the Fighting News platforms at the Fighting News on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, and on TikTok. Put up a bunch of videos, a bunch of shorts, a bunch of local fighters. For some reason, everyone likes people's hand getting wrapped in the. That seems to always get a lot of hits, and the warm-ups backstage gets a lot of hits. So, that's what we keep posting. You guys like watching it. That's what we keep posting. So thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, if someone's getting punched in the face, the Fighting News is there. Matt, anything else?
Have a good night, y'all. Y'all's a word I picked up since I moved down here. And we'll see you at the fights.
Boom.